people can really express themselves, and also people can really implement and share their learnings or struggles or failures which they are going through. And that is where we created a coaching and mentoring system in PIM with a set of paid coaches as well, to help you to guide through the life and the experience what we have gained through from Vijay as well as John C. Maxwell himself. So if you don't know who John C. Maxwell is, you can definitely Google it out. You will get all the answers you want. So this is the basic introduction of PIM overall. And book club, as in we have a syllabus, ideally 4 to 5 books we follow, which creates a very simple approach to the book club. Any new people come, they can just pick this 4 5 books for a start, and then pick 4 5 chapters out of each book out of a syllabus and start preparing, sharing your life and sharing your content. I can and also share with all of us so that it can really add value to us. But today is very special because today is our last week of the year. So today's theme, we all came together and decided ki, how about reflecting our whole year, how it went for us, what kind of struggles we faced, and what kind of struggle we overcame in our last 12 months, and what we have accomplished. And people who are with us with PIM and book club for maybe 3 4 months, they will get the opportunity today to speak their heart out and share the journey, what they liked, and few of the pointers which I shared in the messages. You can share that as well. And a couple of people also prepared some topics. We'll also take the topics as well, so that you'll get the feel of overall journey from almost 11 to 12 months. So it's pretty exciting. So that's about it. So before we move ahead, Karthik, you want to play Vijay's last week's highlight, if we have it? Do we have it last week's?
Yeah, I'll play it, Kiran.
Okay,
Maybe last to last week I'll play it. Play it.
sure. Play last to last week.
Yeah.
Know that 70 to 80% people take decisions out of pain. That means pain is very important, right? When is awareness? The day you decide, man, I want to take charge of my life. Rather than blaming circumstances or blaming people, you say, man, I want to take charge of my life. That day you grown up. Now, some of them grow up at the age of 10, some of them grow up at the age of 50, or some of them don't grow up ever in their life. How do you know you have grown up? The day you stop blaming and start taking responsibility, you have grown up. Trust on me. Now, if you have to break this pattern, somewhere you have to start accepting what pain am I getting and what pleasure which pain I'm trying to avoid. The moment you know which pain you're trying to avoid, you will actually you will be able to solve the problem. Are you getting a point? The moment you understand which pain I'm to. So now I'll ask you, some people's area of weakness might be your strength. Be together and see how we change 5 people at a time and the whole country is changed. When I see 273 people here right now, and as a husband wife sitting, it may be 350 or 400. If 400 people each take responsibility, just 5 people educating, how many people are going to educate this week? Think upon it. We are going to educate 2,000 people. That is priceless. So many years, sir, I'm not able to consistently follow through on my target. The reason you have been not following consistently is you try to kill yourself by becoming some thin guy came and motivated you, sir तुम पतला होना बहुत जरूरी है, तुमको मजा तो आया टेम्परली, लेकिन जब सुबह सुबह वो सैक्रिफाइस की बात आई तुम बोले भाई कहाँ फालतू बात कर रहे हो, सुबह सोने का जो मजा तुमको क्या मालूम, तुम आराम से सो रहे हो. Happens. So don't get into that guilt trip anymore. और कैडरी का मतलब disconnecting yourself from everything which is going towards your goal. Now that is not easy thing. If you have to do it forcefully, it is not going to work. It has to come from within, and that within will come. So D stands from and cadre stands from to cut. So you have to cut yourself from everything which is distraction. I hope you all answered. I got. Do not do anything because your wife is telling you to do. Do not do anything because your father is telling you to do. Do not do anything because somebody else is telling you to do. Do it only if you believe I want to do it. How about this? Then only you will commit to it. If somebody else forces me, I'm not a kid anymore, man. I'm at 42. If Gitika says you have to do it, how long will I do it? If I am not excited about it, I am not going to do it anyways. If I was, why to take 10 decisions and get into guilt mode? Rather, take 2 decisions and be satisfied and feel a victor in 2021 December. That is the goal. Is just you have to swap your definition of pain and pleasure. I hope I have clarified this point very well. जब तक वो pleasure pain में convert नहीं होगा, until that point you will not be able to change your habit.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Karthik, for sharing. So I hope now you got a glimpse of it, what Vijay speaks, and definitely the coming week is also very special. The start of this year, and Vijay will be speaking amazingly interesting topic. In fact, one of the biggest dilemma I used to have is that, is it possible to succeed with having wonderful relationship? Because everything needs time. If you have seen Wheel of Life, everything needs time. When you're putting a lot of time in relationship, then how will you put time in anything else? So I used to have always big dilemma, and the dilemma's answer has to be answered by Vijay, because Vijay will be taking up that topic as well. So I'm super excited for that. So we'll get started. I have a list of speakers. So again, the timeline is again 2 to 3 minutes. So keep your talk 2 to 3 minutes so that we can accommodate almost all of us. And I can extend today the book club till 10:30. It's up to you if you are okay for it. I'm also okay. I'm super excited. And people who are new, we will also call you for the basic introduction. You can share your name, profession, who invited you. Very short and crisp. And while you are there, you can also comment. You can also put your thoughts in the chat. And people who are speaking, do do find some good things in anyone who speak, and acknowledge the good things in the chat box, so that the speaker, when he or she reads, he feels empowered. So that's about it. And a humble request, if possible, to switch on your video. It'll be really great. And people who are prepared with the topic, they can raise a hand. I can call your name, or else I have the list. Either way is fine. So Karthik, Bharat, how shall we do it? Shall we call the name? We'll wait for people to raise hand.
Yeah, we can call Kiran.
We can call the name, yeah? Okay, so let me ask Bharat Supra to take the lead for 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Bharat Supra, the stage is yours. You can go ahead and call the candidates, and then we'll call in between.
So you want us to get started, or we'll start with the candidates?
Yeah, you get started. You can bring your candidates, whoever, your side, who is prepared, and you can also share your topic.
Sure, Kiran. Thank you so much. Feeling very great, I would say. Not feeling like end of the year. The best part I would start is when the moment we say reflecting the year, I just got to know about this word when I was part of this association. Let's be very clear. We have always been making goals, trying to achieve it, fighting for new job or new role, or it could be anything when we are into our normal career life, I would say. But the moment I was part of PIM and started interacting with Vijay on a regular basis with other mentors like Seema, started understanding the goals in a different perspective, I would say. One of the memories I will be sharing of 2020 is simply when we used to meet Vijay and Seema, they just said, why do you complain about the entire year on what bad things happened with you? Just do one thing. Whenever you guys spend some good memories, take a photo and put it in a different WhatsApp status, make a different group for it, or a Telegram group. So this is something which I reflected back and I went and saw, like how many pics do we both have together or with any good memories, which itself tells that I mean, the year really went well, or we were happy about so many nice things. So this was one of the great pointer and takeaway that yeah, the year was spent good. We always see reasons. Most of us still talking that this year was worst because COVID hit and all were at home. But again, second thing I would say, I could never spend a good deal of time with my family since I was like I left home after my 10th. So this year was an what to say, second thing is this year was a lucky year for me because I could spend good time with my family. I mean, yeah, it was really nice. Even with my school friends, I have not met them from very long time, which I could meet them. I mean, yeah, there are a list which I have really made when I was trying to reflect this year, and I was just talking to one of my mentor and discussing all these things. I would say there are lots of learnings. My OneNote is really filled. I went back and saw each and every single book that I have picked. I started with a very wonderful book, and I'm going to end my year also with the same book. That is the Seventh Spiritual Law of Success. I just wanted to name it because this book completely changed the way we think, and this came from Vijay. And after that, I finished that book in one day, but really nothing went inside the brain because the book is so powerful. Uh, it cannot help, but I just wanted to say this book is a must read for everyone. I did the beginning with the year, and I also wanted to end, I said. So these are the key points which I wanted to touch, but there are lots of things to share. I would like to ask Bharat to take.
Yes. Thank you, Kiran, for giving us this opportunity. So before I start, a little introduction about myself. So my name is Bharat, and I'm currently working as a QA lead with a service-based company. And along with that, I've been associated with PIM for close to 2 years now, and I'm also a health coach with the health club, which is under Peak Impact Mentorship as well. And me and Supra, we also organize a book club for our own. And thanks to all our mentors, Kiran and everyone, for giving us this wonderful platform where we could start developing a little bit of leadership qualities. So this year, if I reflect upon, so this year has given us a lot of good things. Yeah, there are the opposite things as well, but what I want to reflect mainly as is the good things. So thanks to Kiran, he has been always our backbone. He has always pushed us, in taking that lead. He has given us opportunity to start our own book club. So that gives us a sense of responsibility for us. Since the day we have started our own book club, we started taking responsibility. So that somehow transformed my mindset, and it helped me take up another responsibility towards health as well. So I started taking responsibility, started taking that initiative because of the confidence that we got from hosting this PIM book club. So there's a couple of things. So one is like we have learned to be consistent over the year. I mean, we had so many challenges throughout the year, but then again, we never gave up on what we need to do, be it our initiatives with Peak Impact Mentorship or personal commitments, anything we were able to manage. So one more thing, if I reflect upon, is we were able to identify our priorities as and when things came up, but we are always clear on our priorities, and accordingly we have worked on it. So two things mainly, if I look back, these are the two things where we started taking responsibilities on our own with the help of our mentors, and you know realizing our priorities again, right? So these two things, and what gave us immense happiness is every week when we meet with our book club candidates, the kind of things that we hear from them. So last week we had a kind of a mini session where everyone is talking about how our Peak Impact Mentorship initiatives help them personally in their life close to a year now. So that gave us immense happiness, because we have been almost like 5 to 6 months we were actually interacting very regularly. We have been part of various sessions, be it the 90 days program or the book club or the health club. We have been switching between different initiatives. So people who are part of our book club, they started coming in our health club sessions as well. People who are part of our health club sessions, they started coming to our PIM sessions and book club and 90 days program. So this way, like we started creating new friends through this PI Impact Mentorship. So all in all, so this has been a great wonderful year for me and Supra as well. On personal front also, we had very amazing moments. We got so much of family time together as well. So that's all I wanted to share from our side. Okay, so we have a couple of folks as well who wanted to share. So first, if Shraddha is there, yeah, I see Shraddha. Shraddha, you can go next if you are ready with your talk.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. So to start with, I would like to show my gratitude, my thankfulness towards Supra, Bharat, Kiran, and in fact, everyone of you right here in this beautiful group of like-minded people. Because somewhere or the other, each one of you have influenced me to always grow and always do better. And I'm that kind of a person who is always like have some dreams, desires, aspirations and goals right from my school time to college, after marriage also, until now. I always have some goals set in my mind. So 6 months back, when I joined this book club, uh, that time I was having a goal set in my mind, and it was because that time only I discovered my passion, and with that passion only, I thought that this has to be my goal. So it means that I used to read a lot of books from before only. But the irony is, like, in fact, because in despite of the fact that I read a lot of books, despite of the fact that I am always a sincere person, despite of the fact that I have a goal set in my mind, I was not able to move forward to achieve my goal. uh, I was not able to search this how, means I was not able to know how to move forward in this path. I discovered the path, but that how was a big question for me. But there's a dialogue कि अगर किसी चीज को पूरे दिल से चाहो तो something like that. There is a dialogue. So I think I was quite serious about my goal, and because of that reason only I met Supra in Facebook. And after having some chat with her, I joined this book club. Then in 1 month only, I joined 90 Days Growth Program. And after joining this growth program, I started getting the answers of my how. This how was a big question, and I started getting the answers because this growth program and whatever you people speak, like you, Kiran, you, Supra, and Bharat, I feel that all these are so what we call practical things. Of course, we need some motivation, some inspiration to set some goals. But to achieve those goals, we always need to have some practical planning. And the best part of this association is this association is always having a practical approach which we all can use to achieve our desired goal. So this is all I wanted to say. The only thing we need to do is to follow the steps, and I think it is quite easy. We have a thing and we just have to follow those steps. Though I know, I mean, I have a far way to go, but holding hands of such beautiful people, I'm sure I'm going to achieve my desired goal. Thank you everyone once again.
Yeah, wonderful, yeah, Shraddha. We are very glad to have you actually. So, Shraddha is one of our very consistent members. No matter like she admits herself, like whatever setback she has, right? One good thing is she's got very clarity on what she wants actually. So that way she is able to reach out to different people, like Supra is talking about Seema, right? Her mentor. So like Shraddha also got connected with Seema, and that way she was able to work with her and lay out a plan for her so that she can work on her how part as well. So don't worry, Shraddha, we have your back. No matter what, we'll help you achieve your dreams or whatever. So
Yeah.
thank you so much again for being with us, and wishing you again advance happy new year, and for next year also we'll work together with our PIM initiatives. Thank you again. Uh, we have next Shahid ready. Shahid, you can go next.
Yes. Let me check whether my network is good or not, because I don't want to interrupt in between.
Okay,
Okay.
Shahid, meanwhile we'll take Shilpa otherwise.
Okay. Is it my network is good?
Now it is fine. If in case if we find any disconnection in between,
No
we'll
issue.
switch
I can go. I can
off
go.
your video. Otherwise, you can go. Yeah, continue.
So, hi all. Good evening to everyone. My name is Shahid Pasha, and recently I have completed my graduation and currently working as an associate in one of the MNC in Bangalore. So, my hobbies are reading books. After coming to this, platform, after coming to this book club, I got added up with lots of new hobbies, that is motivating people, and motivating people in Instagram by posting videos, as well as by posting motivational quotes and many more things. So today's topic is book club and PIM. So let me tell you about this book club, how I got connected with this book club. So one day when I was, totally depressed, when I was really in deep trouble because of my family condition, because of this pandemic and because of this COVID-19, I was thinking that, whether I will get a job or when I will complete my degree, all those stuff is going on in my mind. So at that day, one person called me and he told, would you like to read books? So I was thinking that, one of my teacher told me reading books is one of the first step to get succeed. So it hit my mind, and I said, yes, I want to read book, but I don't know really. Till there I have not touched even my school books also, even my college books also. I just used to, refer my notes, and I used to write the exam. So till there I have not touched my textbook also. So such kind of person don't know how to start, where to start, and what to read. So the after coming here, after getting connected with Bharat sir and all other people, those who are here, and I'm really glad to say that I have learned many things from you, knowingly or unknowingly, while you are talking or else while I am sharing. So everything I have learned many things, and I could compare myself the day when I have started here, the day when I have given my first presentation, and today how I am giving. It's totally earth and sky. So there is a lot of different in myself. I can observe it, and I got to know various things. Like I started becoming a positive person instead of thinking negative about everything. I was thinking this pandemic is very totally I mean, actually it is negative, and I was thinking that my career went. I didn't get a job, and I am not able to take a job because of this pandemic. So that things were hitting my mind. But after coming here, I got to know, I got positive energy from you guys, like all those people, those who tell about believe in yourself, all the people like rich dad and poor dad. So all those stories hits my mind, and my mind become open minded. So that's how I really get more help from you guys, and I never forget about it. 2020 will be bad year for me if I would have not attended this book club, if I would have not connected with Peak Impact Mentorship and this book club. I would have missed 2020. I would have missed 2020 in negative manner. But now I can say that I really want to say that if I am thinking about 2020, I feel happy because I got a job in 2020. I got cleared, in highest marks in my degree, and after that, I have improved a lot. That's the one thing, and my mind is full of positivity now. Whatever I think now, I will think in positive manner instead of seeing it only in negative. So that's all about book club and Peak Impact Mentorship. So thank you so much all for supporting me directly or indirectly.
Amazing, Shahid. Yeah, I precisely remember the morning that I actually messaged you. So it was pretty early in the morning. I have a habit of waking up early. So when I was just scrolling through my Facebook wall, that's when I have actually seen Shahid speaking. So Shahid is part of this effective communication group. So I mean, in that group, people actually they make videos of speaking in English. So that's when I came across Shahid, and I really liked his communication skills. I felt having a person like that in our book club will be beneficial for us, and obviously in turn for Shahid as well. So I liked his content. So that is when I realized that what if he starts reading these amazing books that Kiran was mentioning, right? So the syllabus, which is part of our book club. So that's when I started contacting him, and right away, being Shahid, like he's pretty always looking forward to learn new things. So that's when we got started, and he is one of our like key members. Like he always delivers amazing content, and he'll stay till last. Like if the book club is attending by 10:45, he'll never left one single day. He'll be the last one to say bye, and then also he'll be there unless and until we end the meeting. So that's how dedicated he is. And thank you so much, Shahid, for for being one of our important members in our book club. And I wish you a very happy new year, and a lot of success, you being one of our engaged members as well. Glad that you have been part of our corporate now, and I hope this association with us will help you in your corporate life as well. Thank you so much. And we have one more amazing person, Shilpa. You can go next. Kiran, you can spotlight Shilpa Pandey.
Yeah, very good evening, all of you. Uh, First of all, thank you very much to Bharat, Supra, Kiran, and all the members of Book Club for joining this club, for giving me opportunity to enhance my communication skills and all. This was my first of all, I wanted to thank you all of you, and now I am starting my speak. Very sorry to all of you, but recently I have gone through some dental treatment, so kindly bear with me for some time. I didn't wanted to miss this session because this was a kind of Thanksgiving session for me. 11 years back, I welcomed my elder daughter, and after 3 years, I welcomed my little princess, and then my life was entirely changed. Those sleepless nights and the mama feeling and all. I was very busy in those times, but during this juggling, uh, I was damn busy, but still I was realizing that I have to do something. What I am missing, I was not actually aware of that. But after communicating with my sister, who Shreya, who have suggested to join some book club, and through Shraddha, thank you so much to Shraddha also, who helped me in joining this club. So after talking to Shreya and Shraddha, I realized no, this is the best way to do to take out my inner feeling to someone. Then, very frankly speaking, even after knowing this book club, I was not very sure. I was not very sure that I will be able to get out of my comfort zone. Like I was very busy. Life was going on, and I don't know where I was busy, but yes, I was busy there. So then then one thing struck into my mind, that if I want to do something, then unless and until I'll take my time, I'll have to do something drastic, uh, then only I'll be able to do something. So this was the reason of joining this book club. But anyways, tried with cracks and gums, and then I found many good things which I was not also expecting before joining this club. The first thing I found, that I had originally found that whenever we go through any book, uh, going merely to any chapter is entirely different, and going through any chapter, if you want to if you are preparing to explain that chapter and you are going through that chapter, that is entirely different. So these are the two entirely different things. It makes our concept more clear. The second thing is, we have some selected books. Some selected books are there which are common for all of us, like Magic of Thinking Big. So last week Shraddha has shared her talk, and in her talk she told us how habit creates a deeper impact rather than listening to any motivational speaker and reading books and all. Habit is the thing that creates the deeper impact. This was the same topic which I had covered a couple of weeks or back or so. But when when I heard this thing again, then it struck into my mind also again. So believe me, this is not a kind of repetition. This is a kind of you can make it is helpful to develop your habit, a sort of thing. So this is the thing. And apart from the, we have so many things like health club, and yes, the wheel of life concept is very good, is also very good, and I'm working on that. But I'm frankly speaking, I'm not I have not reached to any point, because I have not actually given the required time to that. a few more points I wanted to share, that it increased my vocabulary. Actually, it reduces my stress level. When deadlines looms and and the life gets hectic, now reading is one of the best thing you can do, because by reading you can come out with your inner feelings. Apart from that, you develop your ideas also. So this was all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shraddha. Again, wishing you a very happy new year. Bharat was like, I think you have interacted with Shilpa good. You should talk about her. Then I said, me and Shilpa had an interaction when Shilpa initially joined. She was always looking to be an entrepreneur, and she had a call with me regarding some of the doubts, how these books are going to help her. I remember that call. And I think she got some clarity after that. And I helped her with connecting with Kiran and because to get more further clarity on what she was looking for. So that was the first conversation which I had with Shilpa. But amazing journey so far. I have never seen Shilpa missing the book club, because she's very passionate, not only about reading, but she gets the content from her own life story. Even Shraddha does the same. But what happens sometimes is all stories is useful for me, to be very honest. I use this all story of yours and put it wherever it is required. I narrate it to someone else when I'm speaking the story that someone was giving an example. So this really helps. I just wanted to put this as a note. And thank you so much, Shilpa, for joining the book club. Yeah, we are wishing you a happy new year.
Yes. And
Happy
one
New Year. Thank
thing
you.
I
Same to you.
is, whenever in case if she couldn't make it, right, she'll make sure that she informs me, and she'll tell that next week I'll take the same topic again, and she never misses her topic no matter what. In case if she misses by 1 week also, next week she'll make sure that she'll take the same topic, and she delivers the content in an amazing way. Thank you so much,
Shraddha
Shilpa.
and Shilpa are very inspiring, because being mom of two kids, they really managed to do so much thing. So sometimes I think that I'm really lagging. I just feel that way. So I just really appreciate that part. Yeah.
They're actually, frankly telling, what happens now, this 1 week time slot is, I feel that it's too small. It should be it should be a bit like it should be large somewhere or so. But still, I take some time from Supra or Bharat, so that I may continue with that.
Sure. Thank you so much, Shilpa, for always adding value, so much value to our book club. So that's all, Kiran, for now, from our side. So over to you. Hope we have
Amazing.
added some value to all of you. Thank you so much again for giving all of us this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Bharat and Supra. Definitely, you are a blessing to all of us. The kind of serving attitude and the kind of commitment you guys are showing is tremendous, tremendous. Because if anyone does anything, takes ownership and keep consistently performing for months and months, it is not easy. Only when you have passion, then only you can do it. नहीं तो आपको पता है वो बोलते हैं कि it'll burn you out from within. But if you're passionate about it, you'll never feel the burnout sensation. So amazingly done, Bharat Supra. Thank you so much. And definitely Shraddha, Shilpa, Shahid, amazingly spoken. I have known you guys, I've seen you grow. So it's really an honor to watch all of you to grow. Thank you so much. So before we move to the next set of speakers, let me just at least invite people who are new for joining for the first time. I'll call one by one. If you're there, you can unmute yourself. Name, you can share your name, profession, who invited you, and where are you joining from. That's all. Let's keep it very short so that it will accommodate every one of us. So people who are joining new, a small humble request, you can unmute yourself one by one and you can share your introduction quickly. I know a couple of people who are new, but still, I think Manish, you're also new, right? You're joining for the first time. Spoken to Manish.
Hello everyone, my name is Manish Sharma, and Mr. Kiran invited me, and I'm sorry for because I cannot open my camera right now.
That's okay.
But Mr. Kiran invited.
They are not only sharing those their learnings from the book only, but those people were sharing their learning from their real life experiences. So that was the crux of that book club. Okay, even means I went through many books. Like I went through Rich Dad Poor Dad. I went through Alchemist. I went through many more self-help books, but that was not really helpful for me. But this session of 1 hour was really helpful, because that was really working for the other people. Then I thought, why it will not work for me if it is working for them? Then I started joining the book club and subsequently PIM sessions. Okay, so what I will say that PIM is the very important platform for me, at least, where I can meet people from different background. It may be housewife, it may be engineering background, it may be 10th standard student, it may be MD of any company or CEO of any company, and they are sharing on the same platform. That is the best thing of it. And on top of it, we are attending the PIM sessions from the Vijay, which are really helping us to improve our personal, professional, as well as some social relationships actually. So I was literally struggling in my office work, even relationships in my office. So I, after attending many of the sessions, that I am able to understand the human behavior, whatever PIM sessions I attended from Vijay. Okay, he walked us through many of the sessions, that how to deal with different kind of people, how 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 you can be deal with your boss at your job. Many things we understood. Okay, so uh, actually, uh, when 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 new people join the book club, they have a very different perspective about this book club. They just have a mindset like, we will be going through any of the chapter or any of the uh, topic whichever we want to prepare, and we will just present. But actually we go beyond it. We try to apply those learnings in our day to day life, and that is really helping us to grow in our professional, personal, and social life actually. And I joined this book club actually. I still remember the date. It is 10th June 2020, and since then I haven't missed any of the book club from the first day itself. And I am so, because the power of book club is very much like, it is a booster dose for your weekly boost. I'll say weekly booster dose for your all the things. So whenever you feel that you are down somewhere, you just join the book club, you just attend the Vijay session. You will be like anything. You will say that I can do anything in the world. So 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 that is what I will say all about the book club. I'll thanks all of you who are joining this book club, maybe Bharat, Supra, maybe Karthik and Sahana, Kiran, and all the people who are joining and helping me to grow in all the way. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Prakash. In fact, in your consistency, I know you have been never missed your book club. And in fact, the best part I see, Prakash, is that before I spoke about time management wala topic, he already started applying how to prioritize his time. And even if he has some work, still he'll be able to summarize. Sometimes I know he's working and then he's joining and attending some calls. And in the end, I'll call him, Prakash, can you summarize? And you won't believe it, still he will summarize everything. You won't even realize whether whether he has really listened or not. And that way, if Prakash and Nasir and a lot of other people have really helped us to summarize whole content of the book club. That is amazing serving attitude, Prakash. Thank you so much. I'm sure everyone is benefiting out of your service.
Thank you.
Great. So we'll move to the next speaker. So now we have listened to a lot of experiences. Let us go to a few of the topics. A couple of people have already prepared. So let's hear from one of our creative speakers. So Nikita, if you are around, you can present your topic. I can spotlight you. You can hear me, Nikita. If Nikita is around, or we can go to another person. Okay, I think she must have some network issue. So we'll go to Rohit. Even Rohit has prepared a topic. Rohit, you'll go next.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good evening, myself Rohit, and my topic for today's last week PIM session. So I will be summarizing all those points in just 3 minutes. So let's start it. Okay. So I will share my screen and let me know when you see it, and I will just explain, try to explain those points. Okay. So last week PIM session was the fulfilling like something like this. Let me check it. What was that? Priorities of a fulfilling life. Okay. So these are the points that will help you to help That will help you basically. So first point is know yourself. Okay. So what is the meaning of knowing yourself? You need to find out the area of your interest. First thing. Second thing, you need to find out that if you're working on it or not. Let's say my area of interest is speaking, public speaking. Okay, so whether I'm working on it or not, or my areas of interest is cooking. So if I'm working it on that area or not, because if I'm not working on my area of interest, I will not grow. If I'm working for something else, I will be just average guy. Okay, so if you want to do great things, if you want to achieve something great, you need to start working on the area that really suits you, that really makes you, happy. Okay. So this is the first point. Second point is that settle your family life. Okay. So when I say settle your family life, there are 4 points. First thing is that compassionate living. Okay. So it means that it comes like when you have a spouse, when you have a partner, or let's say if you're a bachelor, so if you have your family, your friends, and all those things. So you need to have a compassionate living with them. So without those, you will not be happy, or you will not be able to communicate with them properly, something like that. So that compassionate living is required, very much required. Okay. Second point is that put massive effort to build a good relationship. Okay. So this is very important. Vijay has emphasized lots on this point. People think that relationship, all these things, they can be built automatically. So this is not true at all. You need to put a massive effort to build your relationship, because there is nothing in this world that will come out automatically unless it's a plant on a ground. So that is the only thing that can sprout out. But if you want to create anything, if you want to do something, you need to put effort. If you want to do it great, you need to put massive effort. And so that you need to understand. So relationships are not automatically built up. You need to put lots of effort. Third point is that build a solid relationship with your spouse. Okay. So this second point was not about spouse. This is third point is about spouse. So because Vijay told that at the end, when your children are grown up and they went to college and doing job, all those things, you will be left with your spouse only. So make him, her your best friend, because you will be living your last days with them, right? So that you need to make a best friend out of them. Okay. And fourth point is that spend quality time with your children and your friend, your family, whomever you love, because if you are not spending quality time, you will definitely not have a good relationship with them, because the time that you spend, that quality time that you spend, that creates lots of happiness, lots of memory. So those things will help you boost your relationship with your family. So in this 4 point, you will be able to summarize you will be able to settle your family life. Okay. Third point is just finding out the priority. So this is very important. So whenever you are thinking that what is the priority, so we have 3 R's for that. What is required or important. So you need to find out what is required in this particular time. For me, let's say I need to work on my communication, I need to work on my technical skill or something like that. So what is required or important. Second point is that what can give you maximum return. Okay, so this you need to understand that you don't need to put effort on anything. You need to think that if I put effort on my communication skill, that will help me to crack more interviews, to build a good relationship with my friend, because I will be able to communicate effectively, something like that. So you need to find out that area which will give you the maximum return. Third point is that what is more rewarding. So when I say rewarding, that will give you more reward in terms of financially, in terms of happiness or something like that. So you also need to consider this point. Okay. Now 3 is to maintain your priority. Now you have find out your priority. Now you need to maintain your priority. So to maintain your priority, you need to do 3 things. You need to evaluate, you need to eliminate, you need to estimate. So if I say evaluate, so same thing, right? You need to evaluate how much it will take, how much effort it is required, something like that. Then you need to eliminate unnecessary variable from the equation. So let's say if I'm wasting lots of time on my social media, all those things. So I need to eliminate evil friends, evil relationship, something like that, right? So I need to remove those things, right? Then I need to estimate how much time it will require to achieve my goal. So this is the estimation part. Fourth point is that find out your philosophy of life, basically. So you need to understand that what is your philosophy of life. So if I say myself, my philosophy is life, that I need to make this society a better place. I need to make a good relationship with my friend, with my family, with my partner, all those things. So this is my philosophy of life. I need to enjoy my life. I need to give society something in return, which whatever I have received from society, I need to give in multiplied return basically to the society, so that I can feel fulfilled that I have done something for the society. So this is my philosophy of life. So you also need to think about that. Okay, thanks Kiran. I think I took some extra time. Over to you.
Amazingly covered, Rohit. It was so crisp. I think after listening to your points, my also thoughts got crystallized, and all the things which Vijay shared was completely revamped. Again, it is rewinded for me. So thank you so much for sharing, Rohit. It is definitely an eye opener.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great. So we'll move to the next speaker. We can move Karthik Sana. You guys will take care with few set of speakers.
Yeah, Kiran. Shall we take our topics?
Yeah, you can take your topics.
Firstly, Happy New Year to all of you in advance, because New Year is the day we take resolutions, and some of us don't follow, some of us do follow. But yes, 2 weeks back, like last week, I was talking about my dreams, and I'll be just telling how I rekindle my dreams, and I will start working to it. When I initially came into PIM, this was a complete different set of people, because everywhere we get rejections, we get to hear, no, this is not possible, this is not going to happen. But here is the place where people said this is possible, and having peak impact mentorship, there's a lot of things under them. So I was talking about the health club last week, and I've decided to take it up like like a real passion of mine, because I've always loved dancing, and it's like a God's gift to me, and I really want to pursue it. So we are also having a nice dance workout session day after tomorrow, which I will also be taking. So I'm really happy to tell that. So people who are interested can definitely reach out to your host and join the session if you'd like to. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, how do we rekindle our dreams? So if we take the PGP tracker, we are writing down so many dreams, right? Or like whatever you really think can extend your mind of thinking, we can do that. We write down the dreams, but how well are we able to put it in the right venue? So for this, first thing, you really need to write your dreams down on a paper. So they say this, right? When the pen touches the paper, magic just happens. So the magic just cannot happen without the magician. We need to become the magician to to get the magic out. And so, like most of us, we say, like I initially started, resolutions. Let's start writing everything that you really want to achieve in 2021, and not let go by another year without doing anything. Of course, we've all done so much in 2020, because managing house, a job, and a family plus book club PIM being so consistent is not a joke. So all of you have already achieved so much. So let's start achieving on what we really want to do. So I have decided to start writing my diary from tomorrow, at least, if not like a complete diary, but whatever I want in 2021. So we have some things to finish. So you all also have to start writing your dreams and start achieving it. So any doubts, you can definitely reach out to your host regarding PGP tracker or how to build your dreams. That's what I wanted to share.
Okay, thank you so much. I also would like to share a little bit about my experience and my experience of 2020 and my goals of 2021. Right, I never imagined 2020 will be like this for sure. First of all, yeah, of course, COVID thing was definitely there, and PM and book club. I think we started associating with my first book club was Feb 28th, I think, Feb 22nd, right? Yeah, so we still remember that day when I visited Kiran's home. Like we were doing it offline also, right? It was like very memorable thing. We never imagined we'll be speaking so much in book club, and we'll be doing panel discussions on all this. It really actually, like last week Vijay was telling, right? You need to find your gift area. Okay, when you work on your passion, the money should be a byproduct, okay, not the goal. So this year actually really I was able to understand what was my gift area, right? Okay, we actually cut out so many videos. We started our Facebook page, YouTube channel, and we like every week more than 500 people continuously keep watching our videos, and we got so much of feedback. Now I don't have time to share the feedback on WhatsApp, maybe Facebook, LinkedIn, Insta, whatever media you get. We got so much of feedback. It really helped me to think, okay, this is my gift area, this is my passion area which I can work upon. So based on that, I thought, okay, why not in this next year let me have Kiran is helping a lot. Like I want to have my own book club, right? Our own book club, like more than like at least with 30 to 50 participants, we will be actually achieving that goal for sure in 2021. This is our promise to Kiran, because like I have to really thank Kiran for helping so much in the back end, and like Kiran, Vijay, both for their mentorship. And one other goal which I was thinking, like at least you have to reduce like 5 kg of weight, right? That is definitely there, like 5 kg of weight loss in 2021. Next 2-3, I think Bharat is taking very nice health clubs, so I'll start joining that. So these are the two main goals which I have in my mind, and we'll be working on, and we'll be achieving it in 2021. So yeah, like we want to empower as many people as possible. We have a wonderful PM platform for that. Thank you so much, Kiran.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Karthik and Sana. Definitely, you are one of our celebrity couple. Everyone loves you a lot, and you represent that, we call power packed couple, complementing each other. And that is really visible to everyone. So that way we all are blessed. Thank you so much for sharing all of your thoughts. And let's all grow together in the next level in the coming year as well. Amazing. So, Karthik, if you want to call a few of your people from your side, you can maybe a couple of people you can call, and then we'll go for the next speakers as well.
Yeah, Kiran. I think another Karthik also is there. Probably we can call him.
Sure. Another Karthik has an interesting topic to share from last week.
Hey Kiran, hey Karthik, hey everyone. Hope you're all excited for the new year. So I think 2020 has been tough. So yeah, hopefully 2021. I just wanted to make a point before I start. Actually, I mean, 2020 is more of a. I mean, I saw more fear than confidence in people. I think that's something that I'm talking about last week also. And I'm just hoping 2021 is more where the world actually thinks more confidently rather than being feared of something, right? We have seen the worst, so there's nothing beyond this, right? So there's something that we can build a confidence on and see. Hopefully 2021 is a better year for all of us, right? Having said that, going back to my topic, last week I was speaking about an interesting topic from a book called Magic of Thinking Big, where there's a chapter of build confidence and overcome fear. We spoke about the first 2 points, which is like act and overcome fear. I mean, where we spoke about taking actions and being confident in what you do will help you to overcome fear. The second point was about putting positive thoughts in your mind, right? So where you consider your mind as a bank account, you can put negative thoughts, positive thoughts, both into your bank account, and your mind is just a collection of your thoughts, right? So if you have positive thoughts, whenever you do something next, a big thing in your life, your mind will supply back all those positive thoughts to give you empowered feel, so that you can go ahead and achieve those. If you just fill it with negative thoughts, then of course you're going to get all the bad memories that you have gone through, right? So always try to make sure that we have positive thoughts in your mind. So having recollected those two points, let's go to the third point. Third point that is pretty important is having a proper perspective of other people, right? So when I say perspective of other people, I mean, how many of us would have not feared someone, right? Either physically, mentally, or felt inferior to someone because they're more confident, more intelligent than us. I mean, even good looking than us physically, and more fair than us and all that, right? So there are all so many superficial things that we kind of differentiate us from others, right? So at the end of it, if you see, it's just all the external things that we differ with. And internally, everyone has the same fear, everyone has the same emotions, everyone has the same confidence. I mean, confidence level can differ. Everyone has the same feelings, right? So it is ultimately everyone is the same underneath. They're not much different, but externally, of course, there might be different. So, I mean, so we'll have to treat people as people, right? I mean, you have to respect people, but at the same time, you'll have to keep up your self-esteem. So that is pretty important when you actually look at other people's, right? So there are 2 points which I want to highlight here. One is, as I told you, keep a balanced view of people, respect others, and make sure that you respect yourself also, right? I mean, when you talk to someone, what we do is we actually kind of want to make sure that we kind of impress them, or when you go to an interview, you want to make sure that you answer the right questions for the panelists ask. But at the same point, you have to make sure that you are also getting your questions answered, right? So that's where you instill confidence in the panelist, also saying that, okay, this guy is not just here to work, he's going to make sure that he gets the right inputs to do the work in the right way. So that's one view. The second thing is to develop an understanding attitude, right? So for this, I just give you a quick example. How many of us would have spoken to customer care folks and all that, right? So many of us would have vented out our anger. Probably we had that anger somewhere else, coming it from somewhere else, either a family issue or an office issue and all that, and we would have shouted that on a customer care person. So if you've seen, I mean, most of these guys are trying to talk to you politely, but some people, if you feel listen to, they say that they're more confident in what they're speaking, and they make sure that your issue is resolved, or else at least you feel happier that you spoke to that guy and say, okay, I might get a resolution to that, to my issue. So that's how the customer care folks are spoken to. So the confidence with which they can speak to the customer, even if he's an aggressive customer, is what we all have to develop, right? I mean, we cannot just be fighting with each other for smaller issues. So it's always good to develop an understanding attitude. That's the third point. So have a proper perspective of people when you speak to others, right? Or when you interact with others. The fourth point is again very important. Follow your conscience, right? I mean, how many of us follow our gut feeling, right? We always kind of feel that we are driven by the society. We take inputs from our friends, family, everyone, right? And at the end of the day, you kind of get lost in your thoughts, and you don't even know that you had a decision already made up, but you never went with that decision, and then we later regret in life. So always make sure that you take inputs from people, but follow your ideas and follow your thoughts and implement those thoughts. Even if it's wrong, that's fine, you learn from it. If it's correct, of course, you will be happy that you had a confident decision and that worked. So always follow your gut feeling and conscious. The last point is to think confidently and act confidently. Thinking is one thing, thinking is half the battle one. So if you're thinking confidently and putting that on paper and having a plan and making sure that plan is acted upon, as we spoke about in the first point, you will feel confident of doing things right? Most of the times you would get these things right. So that is one last important point, to make sure that you think actually confidently and also act on that confidence. I'll just take another 15 seconds. Sorry for that, Kiran. There are 5 small points which like kind of highlights in the book, I mean, which will help you to think and act confidently. One is being a front seater. I mean, most of us would have known that we always prefer to sit in the last bench, right? I mean, people who are, I'm not saying last benches are not good in education or something, but I'm just saying that sitting in the front actually shows that you are confident, I mean, wherever you sit. But sitting in the front row saying that, okay, I want to be more into this lesson or more into the speaker, right? So that is one thing. Always try to be a front seater. Practice making eye contact. Until you make eye contact with each other, the confidence won't build under you. I mean, people who lack confidence is people who they're trying to avoid something or trying to hide each other, don't want to talk something, or they're not confident about talking that topic. That's why they don't make you eye contact. So make sure that you feel confident about yourself. Make sure you have an eye contact with the person you're speaking about. In that way, you will also improve. Third and fourth points are about walking 25% faster. That means, I mean, even if you're walking and walking posture, everything, right? So if you are a confident person, you will be making sure that you walk everything in life a little faster than others, because you are confident on what you want to do. So even a small act of walking along shows confidence. So make sure that you're walking faster and speak up, right? I mean, most of the forums, even here, right, I was a little hesitant to speak up initially, and then kind of got the confidence from Karthik and Kiran listening to all of you guys, right? So speak up with your folks, whether it's right or wrong, but speak about your opinions. And of course, at the end of the day, New Year is coming up. So end the New Year with a smile, have a big smile always, and try to, I mean, confidence will give you smile always. So make sure that you try to smile and have a confident life and have a confident 2021. So that's all I had.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Karthik, for sharing your points. It was really concentrated and very, very confident talk. And let's all go to get to the leaps and bounds. And thank you so much for sharing your thoughts out. Amazing. Great. So we can move to the next speaker. Karthik, if we have Nikita or anyone to present, we can take it up. Nikita is available, or you wanted to also play
Sanjeev
Saurabh?
Is there? Sanjeev, you want to take?
Sanjeev. Sanjeev is there. Can you listen, or you can play? Acha, Sanjeev is here.
Hey, hi, Karthik, Kiran.
Yeah.
Hi, all.
Will you be able to switch on the video, Sanjeev? Is your bandwidth better?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Hey, hi, all. This is Sanjeev Reddy. I would like to just share my experience with PIM and book club in this year. So maybe for many people, 2020 is a negative year regarding Corona. But for me, it's a very positive year because I introduced to this PIM club and PIM and this book club by Karthik. So thanks to Karthik for that. And I learned many things actually, like financial literacy and the little bit like communication skills at office through PIM. Thanks to Vijay for that as well. And from the book club, I see the life in a different aspect from many people. So that also is like helping me in my personal life. And I started reading the books. I don't have any habit of reading books before, except only Telugu stories and all. But English books I started a little forcefully, actually, because of Kiran and Karthik. Now I'm in progress with the reading of English books about all this. I just started our books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and other book as well. So what I can say, I'm growing with this PIM and book club. Thanks for that, and thanks for 2020 as well. Welcome 2021. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjeev, for your sharing your story. I know it is not easy to start a book. Even I took initial set of time to really pick a book and start reading. But yeah, once you get started, once habit is created, then you'll feel little incomplete if you don't read any book. So amazing. Thank you so much, Sanjeev, for sharing your journey.
Thank you.
Great. So Karthik, who shall we take? Nikita is there, or we'll take Saurabh or Nasir?
Yeah, Nikita or Saurabh, anybody can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, who's available? I think I can see
here.
Nikita. Yeah, go ahead, Nikita. I'll just spotlight you.
Hang on. I had done a video. Do you want me to share the video, or because everyone's talking about the year, I don't know what to do?
Yeah, you can share the video.
Okay, give me 1 sec. It's on YouTube.
Shall I play Nazir's video meanwhile, Kiran?
Nikita, do you need more time or?
No, it's okay. Yeah, whatever the other videos, that's fine. Go ahead with that, and I'll find.
Okay. So then after that, you take it. Okay.
Yeah.
Karthik, you're playing?
Yeah, Kiran, 1 second. I'm trying to share the screen.
Good evening, all. I am Nasir from Bangalore. I am having 10 plus years of experience as a software developer. PIM for me is Peak Impact Mentorship. In simple words, professional development and leadership training. Not only for professional, but impacting personal life in a positive way. I love most about PIM session, the polling and its results. So I can see in the wide variety of audience how people are how our mindset is thinking. The topic covers personal and professional life skills. It is a weekly booster to keep mindset in a positive state and a positive association. The impact of PIM session, I can see both in personal and professional front. My thought process has changed and getting exposure to public speaking and social media panel talks. I would recommend PIM sessions at least to stay in association of positive people, though it has a lot to offer. Thank you.
Wonderful. I think Nazir could not join, but he recorded his talk so that he can share with us and you can listen. It's amazing
He
commitment.
joined, I think he had a meeting at 9:30, so he left and he shared the video online. Yeah.
I realized he also edited it actually. He cut few videos and make sure the video is professional and then share it. Amazing. Good. So Nikita, you can go ahead and then we'll take a couple of more speakers as well.
Okay. Shall I share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yeah, it's visible. Not started. Yeah.
Hello and welcome. I'm Nikita Fadnavis, and today we're going to talk about sufficiency. A lot of people talk about the value of goal setting in life, and surely the importance of goal setting cannot be overstated. However, very few people understand the true meaning of sufficiency and its relevance to goal setting. Let's look at this parable from Josh Kaufman's book. Once, a powerful executive went on vacation, his first in 15 years. As he was exploring a pier in a small coastal fishing village, a tuna fisherman docked his boat. As the fisherman lashed his boat to the pier, the executive complimented him on the size and quality of his fish. "How long did it take you to catch these fish?" the executive asked. "Only a little while," the fisherman replied. "Why don't you stay out longer and catch more?" the executive asked. "I have enough to support my family's needs," said the fisherman. "But," asked the executive, "what do you do with the rest of your time?" The fisherman replied, "I sleep late, fish a little, play with my children, take a siesta with my wife, and stroll into the village each evening where I sip wine and play guitar with my friends. I have a full and busy life." The executive was flabbergasted. "I'm a Harvard MBA, and I can help you. You should spend more time fishing. With the proceeds, you could buy a bigger boat. A bigger boat would help you catch more fish, which you could sell to buy several boats. Eventually, you'd own an entire fleet. Instead of selling your catch to a middleman, you could sell directly to the consumers, which would improve your margins. Eventually, you could open your own factory, so you'd control the product, the processing, and the distribution. Of course, you'd have to leave this village and move to the city so you could run your expanding enterprise." The fisherman was quiet for a moment, then asked, "How long would this take? 15, 20 years? 25 tops." "Then what?" The executive laughed. "That's the best part. When the time is right, you take your company public and sell all of your stock. You'd make millions." "Millions? What would I do then?" asked the fisherman. The executive paused for a moment. "You could retire, sleep late, fish a little, play with your children, take a siesta with your wife, and stroll into the village each evening to sip wine and play the guitar with your friends." Shaking his head, the executive bade the fisherman farewell. Immediately after returning from vacation, the executive resigned from his position. There is no doubt a significant.
Well, okay, I think that's my 3 minutes up. So yeah, that's about it. I have been doing some reading, and this was one of the stories of the parables that I really liked. So I thought of sharing. That was it. Thank you.
Amazing, shared, Nikita. It's absolutely creative. In fact, people who are listening, they'll be getting amazed of how did you do it, and you've mimicked yourself into the topic and already spoken to the topic as well. Amazingly shared. If you want to add anything, you can add with the topic what you have learned or something, or else we can go with the next speaker as well.
Yeah, just respectful of the time. So I think we should go with the next speaker. I'll be joining the book club, I think, pretty much all year again. So I'll share then.
Cool. Thank you so much, Nikita, for sharing. Great. So we'll move to the next speaker, Dilip Gupta. Dilip, you wanted to share, Dilip Chacho?
Yes, Kiran. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dilip Gupta. Today, so it's the last day of last week of the year and last book club of the year. So it's really amazing journey since we started this book club journey. And on this day, I would say I would touch upon the things I have started. Okay, I have learned from this association PIM and book club, Vijay, Kiran, Vishal, Akshay, so many people, great people we have. So one of the thing I'll say, I'll touch upon that auto suggestion. Okay, and when you are in path of your growth journey, and do we focus on the auto suggestion part? I think most of the people in this book club have read this auto suggestion topic. And if I could touch upon those that topic once again, see, we receive our mind receive several positive and negative thoughts from the people around us, from the environment. Okay, and what do we do? We judge on that. Okay, so what happens when you receive the positive and negative thoughts? Your conscious, there is something called conscious mind, and there is the other thing is called subconscious mind. So conscious mind, what it does, it receives the thing, all the positive and negative vibes, and it decides, it judges, and then whichever it feels good, whether it is good for all other people or not. If your mind, or if my mind, it feels it good, my subconscious mind, it passes it to the subconscious mind. Okay, and the subconscious mind is a kind of a engine that process all the thoughts, good thoughts or better thoughts, whatever it is. So now in the coming year, do we intentionally does our conscious mind intentionally decide, judge what is the real growth journey we need to have, and for the next year, coming very brand new year, what we are going to accomplish. And it is true that unless the conscious mind advise, orders the subconscious mind to do, and unless it is whatever things you want to do, unless it is being it is it is passed on to your subconscious mind, it will not happen. Say now, the good habits, I would say, about living in thought, or the good habits, you can say about saying giving the gratefulness and gratitude the people around you. Or you can say, like, you let's say you want to accomplish certain task, and you want to accomplish certain goal in the coming year, what you would do. Okay, so I would say I have started last few weeks, I have started writing the affirmation. I know my mother, during her old age, she started writing. She used to write, she used to have a notebook where she used to write Sri Ram. Okay, and nothing. For half an hour, she used to write Sri Ram. Do you understand why she was writing the Sri Ram? And that was her everyday task, because those old people, they want to they wanted to die with praying to the God. Okay, and I was never understanding that concept. Okay, and now when one of my mentor asked me to write my affirmation. Okay, affirmation means what? What and all you want to achieve in your life, you need to visualize that, and that has to go to your subconscious mind. Then only it will. Then your subconscious mind will take it very easily, and it will implement. Okay, and that is what I understood when my mentors asked me to write whatever I want to achieve in the upcoming year. That is where I just recollect why my mother was writing all this Sri Ram on a daily basis. I have seen like several books she completed. She finished writing this name, and now I realize I wanted to implement in the same thing in my new year. So I think this is this would be a good message for all of us to achieve our goal, and write our affirmation, whatever we want to achieve, whichever area of your interest we can do, and we can write it for ourselves. So hope I try to get this message. This is the correct message for our new year.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Chachi. It was really amazing. In fact, affirmation is one of the key important stuff to reprogram our mind. So it has a science behind it. Sometimes we don't realize when our elder do it, but now when we are implementing things in our life, it all makes sense. Thank you so much for sharing. Chachi also want to share something if she's around.
She can share her journey. She can share her. Okay. She will share next week.
Great. Okay, so we'll move to the next speaker. Revati, Charanjit, if any of you are available, you can go next. Revati, Charanjit, anyone, if you can hear me?
Yeah, Kiran.
Go ahead, Charanjit.
Hello, everyone. Very good evening, and wish you a very happy new year in advance. I will share my experience, what I have related to this book club and PM workshop. So I also joined and started this journey with PM and book club from Feb 2020. And since that time, I have been continuing. And as Prakash said, the way he's consistent, and I believe I can't even I don't know, and I can't recollect that I ever missed any PM session. Though sometimes I was feeling like, okay, whether I will be in a learning mode or not. But I would say this is a very positive addiction that I have got in 2020, and I will continue with that. And how this PM workshop is different than any other workshop that I have attended and you would have attended. It's like I'll give you the simple example that everyone will able to relate. Nowadays, earlier the movies were used to come like there is a hero and there is a villain, and they had a fight, and eventually there is a happy ending, right? But now if you'll see the movies, people are more interested in the real time content that they can relate, that they can actually get some knowledge, that they can implement something, they can get some message, and they can implement in their life, right? The same way PM workshop comes with the content that BJ delivers every time. That is so unique, and everyone can relate, no matter which field you are into, whether you are a housewife, whether you are working professional, whether you are struggling in your relationships. Vijay has a solution for everything, I would say. So I think the audience and the current era is like that. like we say, we have to change, right, with the passage of time. And this PM is so dynamic. I would say that every time it's keeping the benchmark very high, and it's meeting the requirement of the people of the current era, I would say. So sharing my learning and sharing how it impacted me, it really helped me to keep a, I would say, the healthy relations with my colleagues and with my friends. uh, I remember before joining this book club, unintentionally uh, I watched that movie, The Secret, and I didn't know even there is a book exists with the name The Secret. And when I got to know about this book through this book club, I was amazed that, man, ki, okay, I was lucky. One of my friend introduced me to that movie, but there are so many people who are not aware about that. Ki there are practical solutions available. The only thing is they have to come across this association, maybe by with my help or with the people who are a part of the book club and PM associations. I think we can help so many people. And I would say, uh, I don't have the word like how I can communicate my message to the wide audience that this is a platform that I think the minimum that we can do for the people is inviting them for this PM associations. And I'm sure the way Prakash mentioned, he is my colleague, and somehow I helped him wherever he was struggling. But I realized that I cannot help him. I cannot help him in every situation. And why not introduce to this bigger platform where he will get the solution for everything? So I think the same way, though we are not, we still are learning. But yes, the people who have more bigger challenges in life, I think the least thing that we can do, we can introduce them to this association so that they can also groom and they can get success in their life, and they can overcome all the failures that they are and the struggles that they are having in their life. uh, I'm really grateful to Kiran and this association. And yeah, as all other speakers have mentioned, that this is one of the energy booster, and it lifts your spirit up every time you join this. The same way I feel, and I will continue with this association. Thank you guys for listening
Amazing.
to me.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Charanjit, for sharing your heart out. I think every book club you come, your smile, that angle increases. Every time it increases next. And today your smile is at the peak of the level. Amazing. Keep going, man. And we have a few more speakers for today. I think since it's been last week of our this year, we'll take all of you. So don't worry about it. Everyone is thinking, Kiran, can I speak next? So nothing to worry. We'll take everyone. So Revati, you can go next. If you are online, Revati, you can switch on your video as well. I'll spotlight you.
Hi, Kiran.
Hi, Revati.
I hope I'm clear.
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Yeah. Firstly, good evening, everyone. I'm Revati and I'm from Bangalore. So definitely, I think everyone has put many points already, like what was the experience that they had. So similarly, like even the last year, I mean exactly the November or December month itself. So I was really like, it was a very routine life that I was going through, and I knew surely that I wanted to achieve something big, but really I didn't have a direction. Meaning it's just like, see, if you sail in a sea without any compass, like how do you feel, right? You don't know where you want to go. So it was just like I was lost in all terms, whether it's personally or professionally. So there I came across the book club and I met Kiran. Definitely, like I want to say it's a gift that I consider which God has given me in my life. And yeah, definitely for me, PIM is something like as I already mentioned, it is something that it has really given me a clarity, direction, and also momentum. I can say, be it be personally, professionally, or even my relationships. Yeah, definitely there is a lot that I need to improve. But at least I can say that now I have the assurance, okay, there is something or there is someone that whom I can talk to, I can help. I mean, I can get a help. So that is one thing I can tell. Then definitely what I love most about it is the association and the like-minded people. Because see, when we go to office, definitely I cannot get that, because I know every though we speak, we communicate as a team, it's always some competition that we have among ourselves. But this is the only platform where I can see that I compete with myself, and I can see what I have grown when I compare to 6 months back when I've come here. And also the learnings that I get are really priceless, I can tell. So though I was very concerned about health and everything, so this is the only platform like which actually gave me a complete package. And also, yeah, one more thing I wanted to tell is, earlier I used to be more like very studious with my subject and all that, and then again in my job I was always very thirsty about learning the new technology, getting some certification, but really I was missing something which I didn't even know. But now, I mean, I have a very good clarity, and the kind of impact, yeah, definitely a good perspective and a very positive perspective, I want to tell. And as Vijay always mentions, we need to stretch ourselves, whether it's our dreams or our capacity and all that. So that is something that I really like, or I love more about the PIM, I can tell, like where you always stretch yourself. And I think with that, I wanted to end. And once again, I wish you all a happy and prosperous 2021. And definitely this year, I think it's not just for me, for most of you, I mean, who are there with PIM for a long time, it has to be a special year. At least for me, it's a very special year. That's it from my side, Kiran. Thank you.
Thank you, Revati, for an amazing journey. And best part I like about it is the confidence level you have gained. I've seen that 6 months back, and now the confidence is the next level. Congratulations for that. Great. So we'll move to the next speaker, Girija. If Girija, I'll just spotlight you. Yeah.
So Mark Twain has one important quote: if you are not genetically intelligent, there is a solution to it. Just associate yourself with a mastermind group. And that PIM is that mastermind group for me. And it has helped. So objectively, it has helped me developing my public speaking ability, networking ability, effective communication, financial literacy skills, and identifying risks before switching from our job career path to a business path. And also, last but not the least, health aspect. So it is touching all the wheels of life, and we don't get it so easily in real life education. There is a gap, we know. So PIM has filled that gap very well by giving us the real-time education that is needed and which can be applied in ongoing life situations, be it our personal career or business or anything, if mentorship. And the best part I like about PIM is the direct mentorship I get from Kiran anytime. He's always ready to help, and also the Vijay's approach of proactively and recurrently doing every week, which is kind of amazing, and it is touching all the areas that is required for our life growth. And I feel like I'm doing an executive MBA in real life scenarios, which will help me transform from a employee to a businessman in future. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Girija. In fact, Jiju is another person who has been really, really consistent when it comes to speaking. And he brings up, I think he's like known for 15 laws of growth. When I remember his name, I can only remember 15 laws of growth. That name is attached. And he'll bring every single week interesting topic on 15 laws of growth. And that is how it has been. So amazingly shared. Thank you so much for sharing your learnings, Girija Jiju. Awesome. So we'll move to the next speaker. I think we have last one or two speakers. Pramod, you'll go next. I know you need to leave as of now. Maybe you can speak and quickly.
Yes, thank you, Kiran, and thank you all, and wish you happy New Year in advance. I'm basically from Bangalore, but right now settled in Qatar. I'm into basically into having. Hello, yeah, I'm basically into the supply chain, the domain part, and what I want to talk today is how I came to know about PIM, and what I've learned from PIM is see, I'm been a part of a lot of training sessions. I've done a lot of like your train the trainer. I've done a lot of advanced training programs from like Unleash the Power Within through Tony Robbins, and these people charge thousands and lakhs together. But the kind of the kind of learnings what we learn in this PM session is amazing, and and the and the kind of application what Vijay talks about, you can very easily be get connected. It can easily be applied in our day-to-day life. People able to easily get connected. It can People can understand their own personality trait. People can understand what other person wants to speak to, or they have a lot of um, what to say uh, hindrance through their spouse. So all these things can be resolved. And what I have learned through PM session is I'm very, very consistent in attending the PM session as well as for this book club, irrespective of the time difference. The time I just come out of my office, I directly plug in into and just want to listen to each and every point shared by Vijay, and I try to what to say. I try to implement the kind of learnings what I have learned, and at the same time, it also helped me to my career as well. And just to conclude, I'd like to say, any leaders' greatest return is to develop other leaders. For me, the end objective is to become a very confident and a fluent communicator. That's how I got connected to PIM, and I'm very consistent for PM session as well as for this book club. Yeah, thank you, Kiran.
Thank you so much, Pramod. In fact, one thing which Vijay used to tell, how to manage your time in effective way is to convert your travel into education vehicle. So Pramod has converted his car into an education vehicle whenever he leaves office. His 1 hour, 1.5 hour goes in traveling, and also he learns from it, out of it. So it's like live implementation of time management as well. So amazingly covered. Thank you so much, Pramod, for your growth.
Thank you. Yeah.
Great. So we have last one or two. I think Shiva, you're also there. You can also quickly share your experience.
Yeah,
And if
Kiran.
anyone else want to share, do message me out if I missed out. I know today it's fine, it's last week, so we will listen you. We will know what you are planning to do in the next couple of weeks and a year. So Shiva, I'll just spotlight. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Shiva here. And see, I joined the PM on 20th June 2020. And I was seeing the panel discussion of Kiran and everyone in the Facebook through. And Kiran once posted the video that one, this one Vijay session. And I gave the request. And Kiran immediately called me and he was asking all that this one. And from there, I connected to PM. And for me, what is PM means it's a great learning platform in terms of personal and professional growth. And what are the what do you most love in PM is that the question and answer session, the which Vijay asked now, and he explains in a very crispy way, and the people who is asking he clearly understand, and the question and the polling session and whatever he's asking, it's amazingly related to our my this one, whichever the questions and I am answering. It was really great this one, and it has impacted me in my this one way great by in terms of learning and in terms of financial literacy, those in period this and all. And I'll recommend this PM to the positive people who want to grow and learn in this platform. And it was a great amazing journey in PM. Thank you, Kiran. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my experience.
Thank you so much, Shiva.
And
Thank you so much.
it has built me and built a confidence to speak. Before and all, I was not even switching the video, and now I'm able to communicate, switch on the video and communicate. That was one confidence which I gained amazingly. And the fear of this one, I was, and whenever I want to go to my MD's cabin also, I was fearing that, if I go to MD's cabin, what he'll be thinking. And now I have the confidence I can go, what he'll think and all. Now I will go directly to him and I'll, sir, hi, I want this thing. That is the confidence that I built from this PM, Kiran. Thanks, Kiran.
Amazing.
Thanks.
It is very, very visible, Shiva. It is too visible. Your face, your body language shows that you've gained a lot of confidence. Superb, man. So happy for you.
Yeah,
great. So Saurabh, you also have your quickly excitement you can share. Saurabh is dressed up with cold climate.
Yeah, it's 7 degrees Celsius here today with quite dense fog.
Awesome.
So, a very good evening, everyone. My name is Saurabh, and I joined PIM and book club around in mid of July. So it's been 6 months. My journey is, very transformative for me. Initially, I was very introvert, very, hesitant to share my opinions, share my views. What if I am wrong? What if they will deny my idea or something like that? That was creeping in my mind always. So I was not usually opening up with people. But this PIM session, it has helped me a lot. The way Vijay interacts, the way he gives us the knowledge, that is really mind-blowing. And he also adapts his way of presenting. Initially, when I started to attend, it was more of Vijay interacting and less of our participation. Then he modified himself and participated us also with him so that we would be more active. And apart from that, Karthik, Sahana, they have boosted my confidence also along with you. And I would like to continue on this road for a long time. And to end, I would just like to say for all of us that a team is a group of people who may not be equal in experience, talent, or education, but in commitment. So that is my learning from this PIM. And thank you, and a very happy New Year to all of you in advance.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Saurabh. And till now, the last week of the book club, still, one thing I get inspired and really learn from you is proper time. You communicate exactly within time. Whatever has to communicate, people won't even know that you've communicated more or less. And I don't know how do you do that. Definitely, I will invite you for one talk to teach everyone how do you prepare yourself while you talk and speak in time. So that is amazing, Saurabh. I really get a lot of learnings when it comes to time management, and your confidence definitely has improved. Amazingly done. Thank you so much, Saurabh. Great. So is there anyone else want to share anything? I think we're almost done. And I won't take also much time. I'll just speak only 2 quotes, which I've learned all this year, and maybe share a few of experience in the later book clubs. So if anyone want to share anything, they are welcome to share. And thank you so much for joining till now. And I know it's almost close to 2 hours, but still people have joined. I will give something secret because yesterday only I learned something from Vijay. Vijay shared something so good, learning from his personal life, which Vijay has not shared in PIM also. People have stayed in the end. I'll give that nuggets what Vijay shared. So if anyone is missed out, definitely you can quickly share experience, or I can go ahead. So I think we've covered almost everyone. Cool. So 2 things, I'll tell you from my experience in 1 year, 2 important things. Talking about success and achievements, definitely you being part here is a success for me. You growing is a success for me, and that gives an inspiration kick to me to go in the further level. So one thing which I've learned in the whole year, the punchline is, Vijay used to tell, how do you connect these 2 words, passion and production? Most of you will get confused. You think that something else is your passion, but if you're not connecting that passion into production, then it won't work out practically. So we have to figure out whatever vehicle or whatever thing we choose, it has to connect with the production as well. If you feel only production is connected, passion is not connected, then you will feel burnt out. You won't be able to feel that happiness within, not fulfillment. And that is where most of us feel in the job, right? Because we are producing, that we are producing ourselves. We are in that production zone, but many of us do not have that passion in work. And then we feel कि कब छुट्टी मिलेगी, कब छुटकारा मिलेगा. And the moment you feel कब छुटकारा मिलेगा, भाई ये तो छुटकारा तो तब मिलेगा ना जब हम चले जाएंगे. तो छुटकारा कभी नहीं मिलेगा कुछ भी. Find out something where you don't need छुटकारा, but you want to do on and on, and connect with that production. That is one thing which we all need to figure out. Other thing which I learned from Vijay is amazing. This really connects with my life as well. Is do not take shortcuts in your strength zone. Do not take shortcut in your strength zone. Take shortcuts in your weaker zone. This connected so beautifully. Sometimes you realize, right? वो कछुआ वो story था, rabbit and tortoise का story. Running was his strength, but he took shortcut. If you are good at something, are you consistently improving every single day or not? Check your calendar. If you think you're not putting that strength effort every single day in your strength, then someday you yourself will get beaten out. You will get defeated by yourself. So we need to make sure we find our area of interest, area of passion, and keep working consistently. So these 2 things I really connected whole of this year, and definitely there are a lot of things to share, but this is one thing. And coming to what Vijay shared, which is very, very secret, and I'll share this with you. 4 important questions. If you are stuck in life in last 1 year, if you have failed and applying few things in your life, and you're thinking that how will I apply in my life? Because in my time, in my life, I felt how could I become successful in cricket, and I could not apply those things at those years, and I had to let the dream go and find some other dream or find other passion. So one question which you need to answer yourself. Think about your journey in the year, and think, what are you scared of? If you're starting to implement something in your life and you're not able to come out of your comfort zone, the question you need to ask is, what am I scared of? It could be that you're working hard but getting no results. That could be one of the reasons, because I went to that platform, I was putting a lot of effort but no results. So that fear is there. What if I put a lot of results but I don't get any results? That is a fear. Another, relationships crisis, or changing yourself, or scared of speaking, handling conflicts, rejections. Are these things making you feel scared? So reflect on yourself before this year end happens. The second question you need to ask, is your fear baseless or real? कभी-कभी लगता है ना कि डर लगता है कि यार ये सच्चाई मतलब सही में ये fear है कि नहीं, और ये genuine fear है या फिर just baseless. And how would you know that it's a baseless or real? This is something amazing. Yesterday only Vijay told, if you really want to know if fear is baseless or real, you need to write that fear in the piece of paper. The moment you write your fear in piece of paper, trust me, magic is, you'll know if the fear is baseless or real. If it is real, definitely you'll sort things out. If it is baseless, you yourself will laugh at yourself. For this thing, I'm struggling for the last 2 months. How come, man? How come? The third and most important point, can I visualize success in any area of my life? You must be in your job, you must be starting something of your own, you must be doing something else, and you're struggling to bring success and results. But at that time, can you visualize that in any part of your life you're becoming successful? Can you visualize success first of all? For me, when I speak, I have visualized success in many areas. I visualize success that I was becoming successful in cricket. Now when I speak, I visualize success that I can communicate better. I'm a confident person. I can deal with people. I can visualize success in some area of my life. The moment I can visualize success in some area of my life, I can use that success to build my confidence and borrow that confidence and put in the venture which I'm starting to perform. If the venture is new, borrow the confidence from your past success or the success which you can visualize on your own, use that confidence and start implementing. And that is when you will attract success. Success attracts success. So this is a 3 to 4 questions which can really help you to reflect. And this Vijay shared, I think yesterday with few key leaders. And again, this 4 or 5 questions again comes from Tony Robbins coaching sessions. And anyway, Vijay has dearth of knowledge. And when he goes into a flow, you have no idea what kind of thoughts goes on. So I hope this added some value. You can use this question and apply in your life, and let's all grow together. So before everyone leaves, Karthik will just take a quick group pick.
Yeah, Kiran.
Yeah, so great. Awesome. Who's left out for the pick? If anyone can hear me, if the network is fine, do switch on your video. We will take the photo in just 10 seconds.